Hey everybody, and welcome back to Robin's Vinyl Reviews. Today, it's not really going to be a review of a vinyl record, because I'm just going to talk about Elvis. This is his #1 hits record. 30 #1 hits, which comes in a really nice gold finish. And this record's not in the sleeve for some reason. Shoot. Why? I'm really lazy. Ignore me. Don't fall over. So, lovely sticker. I keep calling it a sticker. It's not a sticker, it's a label. But obviously Elvis, everyone loves Elvis. Elvis has got to be the most influential figure of the 20th century because, you know, the Beatles were inspired by Elvis. Some of the Beatles were, anyway. Some songs by the Beatles, like Run For Your Life, the closing track on Rubber Soul, was taken, or it was inspired by an Elvis track, but I'm getting off point. Elvis is, one of the greatest singers of all time, but not songwriters, which I was surprised to learn the other day, that Elvis only wrote one song. Like, actually sat down and wrote one song in his entire career, which I find mind-blowing because he's one of the best singers out there. I mean, not every singer-songwriter needs to write their own stuff, but, you know, it's Elvis Presley, and he is like one of the best stage performers as well. As for songs, you know, it starts with Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel and Hound Dog, and All Shook Up, Jailhouse Rock, you know, the 50s era of Elvis, which turbo boosted rock music into the mainstream, or rock and roll at the time. And you do have stuff, people like Chuck Berry and, is it Little Richard, I want to say his name? Really amazing singers that started rock and roll, started what keeps me happy, and I do respect them. Even if, you know, I don't listen to Little Richard, but I have nothing but respect for his talent in helping to start rock and roll music. So, Hard-Headed Woman is a great song from his, and It's Now or Never, from his earlier years. So then the LP2 gets into his later stuff, which I prefer. Are You Lonesome Tonight? I know it's probably really cheesy nowadays, but I think it's quite nice. I love his vocals on that, and it is nice to listen to when you are lonely. Wooden Heart, which I believe he goes into a bit German on that track. Can't Help Falling in Love is a great song. I like the what are they called? Pet Shop Boys did a cover in the 80s, which is really good. Marie's the Name, his latest fling, is a great song. Of course, my favourite Elvis song, this is controversial, but the Elvis song I think is the best, is Return to Sender. I love the way he sings it, and I love how catchy it is. If I listen to that song, I will have it stuck in my head. You're the Devil in Disguise is a great track, reminds me of an ex-girlfriend. Crying in the Chapel and In the Ghetto are two really beautiful tracks. In the Ghetto being one of his best songs. Suspicious Minds is a great song. The Wonder of You, he really kills his vocals on that track, and the orchestral instrumentals, that was hard to say, are absolutely beautiful. That is amazing. Burning Love is a great song. And Way Down, which is one of his best. Way Down is I don't know whether it still is, but back then it was a Guinness World Record holder, because the bassist, I don't know his name, but at the end of the track he reaches that really low note with his singing, and that was the lowest note ever recorded at the time, which is just a fun fact. And the bonus track, or the last track, is A Little Less Conversation, which is one of his most famous songs. But yeah, I mean, what more can you say about the king of rock and roll music? Oh, sorry. I'm a bit ill still, but it comes with a little fact sheet, which is great. It doesn't really, it just tells you who published them and when it was recorded. So obviously Elvis never died, he's still alive somewhere. Don't believe the hype. But I mean, obviously I recommend this to you, but if you haven't listened to Elvis before, then you're either deaf or I don't know what's wrong with you. And definitely listen to Elvis. Everyone should listen to Elvis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.
Then we can calm down. Is your heart filled with pain?